Sunup on 7. My name is Renata Samuels-Cad.
Are you sure?
I'm hoping so, unless you tell me something else.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kevin Mendes. Welcome to your Friday episode. Thank you so much for welcoming Renata Samuels-Cad and myself into your space. Rena's teaser, what can they expect on today's show?
Excitement is coming in because, as you know, revamping and changing and coming into new and all of that happening with Miss Universe. And we're going to be talking to Destiny Wagner and about her vision and what is going to be taking place as she takes up the mantle to be supporting the Miss Universe pageant in Belize. So we're really excited to see that because we know that it was amazing before. And so we're looking forward to seeing how she plans to do this thing. What else do we have, Kevito?
Coca-Cola is joining us today. They have amazing events lining up, so they were going to find out all those events. We're just going to leave it at that teaser. Yeah?
We're gently late there.
Yeah.
And of course, we have a wide array of couch talk topics to dive into. But you know how this works. Put your comments in the comment section. Make a live video. Respectful, of course. You have to put your hand like, put your foot, put your...
Sunup. Seek the answer that's worth looking for today. Just in time.
And he's here to talk to us
The
about
writing appears on
the
the
show that we're on
wall.
right now. Tell me, this
You
is what
and
you're afraid.
I were the first ones to see.
And we're going to be talking about the hot shush that has been
The
happening
world
over
that
the
we
weekend.
see
So
may seem that will never change. They say, but if you tear down the wall that's blinding us all, you see the way today. A place to call your home, a place where you can go.
Muy buenos dias, beautiful Sunup on 7 family. Welcome to your Friday episode. It's July 3rd. What an exciting day. Before we get into all the greatness of today's episode, let's bring you the weather, and that's courtesy of the Belize Net Service.
Good morning, Belize. Earlier this morning, only isolated showers was observed mostly over the south. Mainly fair weather conditions prevail. The 24-hour forecast, mostly sunny skies today and clear to partly cloudy skies tonight. Showers will be isolated. The maximum temperatures for today will reach 89 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, will be hotter inland reaching around 95 degrees Fahrenheit, and a bit cooler up in the hills around 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Low temperatures for tonight will drop to around 82 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 75 inland, and 68 up in the hills. The winds will be from the east at 5 to 15 knots, and the sea conditions will be light chop. A high tide will occur this morning at 11:40, followed by a low tide tonight at 7 o'clock, another high tide early tomorrow morning at 6 minutes after 1, and another low tide tomorrow morning at 6:23. The sun will set this evening at 6:31 and will rise early tomorrow morning at 5:22. The moon will set this morning at 8:23 and will rise tonight at 9:22. In the sargassum forecast, there is a medium to high chance of more sargassum mats affecting coastal destination during the next few days, producing low to moderate impacts. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night is for similar weather conditions to prevail. In the tropical weather outlook, things continue to remain quiet as no tropical cyclone threat is expected over the area during the next 48 hours. For a review of our forecast and other products, please visit our website at nms.gov.bz. Our next forecast comes out at 12 p.m. this afternoon. With that, we end this morning's forecast from the Belize National Met Service.
And that's the weather.
That's the weather. It's gonna be a hot day. Oof.
Let the heat come in. Let it be blazing. We're here for it all.
Yeah, I'm grateful to hear that there's like no tropical, like disturbance that can cause like any storms or that kind of thing. So we're good. Let's just make
We're
the best
vibing.
out of the heat.
We are vibing. We are here for the
Yeah.
vibe and the good vibrations.
That is true. But definitely, like as you go about navigating this heat, stay hydrated, which is very, very important.
Yes, please stay
You have to
hydrated.
look after
please
yourself, your kidneys,
wash your hand.
Wash your hand.
I don't know. I just feel like people need to wash their hand, man.
Of course, hygiene is always.
Kevin's like, well, you're right. Like, hygiene is important. Or, take a little minute to breathe, cool off yourself. To also be mindful of going in from the heat to the AC and all of that. So, yeah, because sometimes people, they sweat up in the sun and then they go in the nice AC, they dry out themselves and, like, your body has to be adjusting. So, all of that. The things that we granny used to tell you, the hot and cold and you have to be careful, cover your mole. I don't know. I'm just going back to what grannies used to say.
I mean, I think those were really great advice.
Yeah, and moles were protected, just to say.
How is your vibe today? Everybody's enjoying your dress?
Thank you. I've been feeling like what Bryce said. I am cool, calm, collected. I'm chilling. Today's a chill vibe. We're doing it with chills. And then we're doing the circles. We're doing all of that, Kev. Look at that. How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling a bit warm.
I could say because you start fun. And
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit
because
warm.
you're a blusher or somebody to tell you anything.
That too, like.
What did
and
they tell you in the chat?
And I'm really
babes?
enjoying this color today. It's Friday, and just gotta get into the
The
vibe.
chill vibe.
Yeah.
So we're
Yes.
here.
We're
We're
here.
excited. We have 6 couch
We're
talk
gonna make the
topics
best
to
out of
dive
today.
into. We have 3 amazing segments for you. We have some birthday and wedding anniversary shout outs. A lot of things happening in today's day. It's a fantabulous Friday. And we're here, we're present for all our persons out there.
Yes, and we're gonna make the best out of it. So thank you so much for tuning in to Sunup on 7 this morning. If you're watching via YouTube, cable TV, Facebook, it's such a pleasure interacting with you. Totally grateful for people that start their day with Sunup on 7. I want to give a shout out to my friend Tiff. And Tiff called me yesterday and then she was like, I cannot start my day without Sunup on 7. Like Sunup on 7 is part of my morning. And I love to hear that. So thank you, Tiff. Thank you everybody
Thank
that
you,
starts
Tiff.
their day while they're getting ready to go to work or getting ready to start their day. We love, being a part of that. What we also love is going through our couch talk, Red, because
Let's
it's
dive into
loaded.
it, baby. Let's get into it. So the first one, we were wondering, Kev, I think this was the big question for a little period of time where people are just saying, okay, we're removing Florence Marin from the Ministry of Defense, but who is going to take up this mantle?
Well, I think he asked for a leave.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Sorry.
So
Who am I? My mistakes,
So,
man.
so the government put out
Apologies.
a press statement yesterday where Minister Florencio, the press statement says that Minister Florencio Marin asked for an absence of leave for 90 days, which the Prime Minister granted that leave. And so the Prime Minister is going to be overseeing his interim defense portfolio
For the next 90 days. So
for the
again,
next 90 days.
that one definitely, from what it seems, is going to be the 90 days.
All right, let me continue with this then. So
But because I'm trying to find the words, Kev, to say of him taking on this mantle and, why everybody just ask, everybody just
everybody's just going
Mrs.
on leave. I think it's super stressful days that everybody just need 90 days.
It's summer.
Yeah, it's summer.
Should we get a 90 days off? Is this like 90 days fiance? Are we just taking a break, everybody? Let's, pack up ship and let's move on. 90 days. How do you feel about people just asking and saying, you know what? I'm going to take that 90. How do you feel about that, Kev?
I feel overwhelmed for the Prime Minister because he's the one that's going to be overseeing the portfolio that Minister Marin was holding, right? So all these ministers that are going on absence, things are getting shuffled around, which again affects governance, affects,
'Cause now he has to
continuity of
be
services and all of these things.
updated.
But the reason why the Prime Minister is going to be assuming the interim defense portfolio is because there's an audit that's going to be taking place within the Ministry of Defense. So an audit from the period of 2019 to 2026. And so by having Mr. Marin go on the leave, then they're saying that
That he asked for.
that he asked for, yes.
Correctly, you better just let
that
you
this will allow for the audit to proceed without any perception of or any hindrance of involvement in
Any
there.
hanky-panky,
Any
spanky-wanky
hanky-panky
business. No, but I really do connect with your thoughts of feeling stressed for the Prime Minister in this sense, because we're seeing so much shuffles, we're seeing so much things taking place, so much leaks going out, and like you're basically now having to man this shit properly, taking on extra responsibilities and trying to find out what's going on. So much audits, what will these audits bring back? And then now, as you know, for any ministry you go in, I think it takes about 90 days for you to properly get updated on what's going on in a ministry. So by the time he properly gets updated, then whatever is the situation from the audit will then be, because there's a lot of work going into these places. We had the Belize Defense Force on just recently talking about how they're looking at a new set of intake and all of that. So like, I'm just saying there's many things taking place under the sun for them. So with that, will he be able to really stay afloat with all the other things and the portfolios that he manages? Of course, you know, their advisors are competent persons that are in place, but still, we're going to keep you guys updated on how it goes. And of course, we're going to keep our eyes glued to this audit to see what are the findings.
What are the findings
I'm really
of these-
interested.
of
Like,
this
you know, like
audit?
how people locked in for certain games for Super Bowl, like they're like,
Yeah.
I locked in for this because I just want to have answers. I want to
Yeah.
understand what is shown, what is not shown. And I'm like locked in because 90 days can go fast.
And the reason for that, at least like I connect with you there, Ren, in the fact that there's going to be an audit taking place within the Ministry of Defense. And equally, you know, like Channel 7, they have been talking about like all these, you know, like transactions that have been taking place at the Ministry of Defense, right? We've seen multiple companies coming up. So we do already have kind of like a shadow report to go with this audit that's going to be produced. So let's see how this audit looks, and let's see if it connects, or like there's some kind of like triangulation with the screenshots that have been produced and the follow-up that we've been doing on the different stories of what transactions taking place within the Ministry of Defense.
So we're going to continue to see.
So we're going to see that, yeah.
What's going to go down. What we do continue to see, and we go into our next
let's go.
topic, and what I have to say, and I understand, and this is why I connect with your idea of worrying about the Prime Minister when it comes to taking on his portfolio, because when asked about the leaked warning letter that exposes how the BDF boot procurement irregularities was happening, he made mention he didn't know anything of the letter. And so why I say in my concern for that is wondering what other things can slip him with all the other portfolios that he's dealing with when you're having something as instrumental and important as this, as a letter coming. And this is going on from our newscast last night of, in 2021, there was a leaked letter talking, or just a warning letter specifically addressing the Prime Minister and just stating about the concerns for the open tender process that took place at National Defense and Border Security. So it was looking at specifically the equipment, which is like the jungle boots, the uniforms, the PT gear, and other related things. This was specifically submitted to the authorized distributor of the Ultima boots, which is KSBJ Fashions, right? So again, it was sent to him stating like, hey, please check this out what it go on, because something feel off here. I implore you to investigate, to look further, to check out what's going on. So if a letter is sent out, dated and everything, and you're not able to see that, who saw that? Are these things being slipped off? How much other warning letters took place? You know, in that idea, it's like, you can't say or never say in the sense where somebody actually tried to warn in that way. So you get where I come from in that, that manner of thinking?
Yeah, because, and so like they're saying, you know, like we're aware of the bidding process that took place for this equipment. We did, you know, like we went through the proper process of submitting our bid and all these things, and they are confident in the bid that they submitted. You know, in terms of like, we could have give you like value for your money.
Exactly.
And we have not received any response from it. Like, so we're looking for you to like look into it. As a matter of fact, we're hearing, you know, like noise under the bridge kind of thing. And we just want you to look into like, how is this bidding process taking place? Very interesting. You know, like a company saying, we're not too sure about your process that's taking place.
You could understand, like, if you are the only authorized distributor in the country, right? And you're giving the bang for your buck, meaning obviously you're giving the most affordable thing. It's gonna, you know, you're to get genuine, authentic goods and products in this manner, right? And you're wondering, okay, what's taking place? You submitted on time. What's happening with this bidding process? What's going on? Give me some answers. I'm warning you, like, things seem off, and we just want to know what's going on with that. And not getting a response for that, I feel like for me, I could understand a business being concerned, because one, and even though what happened fully with this tender process, and he didn't even answer me when it comes to that. Then later on, we see now, date back to 2026, the Prime Minister didn't even see this. And I could say that, yes, there are a million and one things that he probably has been emailed and so forth. But that's why I don't expect that he's the only person combing through all those emails, that are persons that are responsible supporting him being able to address the specific letters and so forth. So then the next question arises, did somebody not want the Prime Minister to see that letter?
Okay.
Because I'm just, you have to look at all sides in that sense. I don't think that it's just one Prime Minister would go through all of his emails. There has to be people that are also supporting with combing through this. Did someone see and not give any leak? Wait, or is it? Did they not? What's happening in that sense?
Yeah, they like favor.
Why we want keep it under wraps, or why we not want heed that warning or see that warning in that sense? I don't know. Something feel a little fishy off for me, and none of the lobster season. It's just me.
Yes, right. So like that leads us again into another issue that's transpiring at the Ministry of Defense, and this is now involving the Kukulkan company, right? So what's the Kukulkan connect to the Ministry of Defense, and did another political connect supplier give value for money? So we were talking about the Miras and how much their companies have been benefiting from the Ministry of Defense, but yesterday on the news, there was this graph that was shared as in regards to the different companies that have been supplying services to the Ministry of Defense. And Kukulkan is one of the top 3 largest beneficiaries from the services, or from this service provision that they're providing to the Ministry
$2.2 million
of Defense. Yeah. So you have A&Y Fresh Vegetables that are getting $3.6 million between 2023 and 2024. Then you have J&J Imports, which is $3 million. Then Kukulkan, which is getting $2.2 million. And then you see Mount Pleasant Fresh Produce getting $81,000, So Kukulkan. What's interesting about Kukulkan is that it's linked to persons that are directly connected with Minister Florencio Marin. As a matter of fact, his secretary. So it's yeah.
So they have owners, like Kevin mentioned before. The listed owners for this company is Brian Enrique Tzol, Mr. Elmer Hall, and Ms. Susan Daniels. And so they can directly connect Ms. Susan Daniels specifically as the secretary of Mr. Florencio Marin. So again, the big question is not just we're looking at family, we're looking at closely associated persons going into this thing.
Yeah.
And what's interesting, like you mentioned, Kev, the smart stream that was leaked here doesn't even actually show all of the transactions. So these are the things that is very interesting about the situation. And of course, persons are asking how in-depth the audit is going to be, how it's going to look, because there are different types of audits. So they're wondering what are the parameters that we're looking at, which I would love to also note from that aspect of how deep of the dive we're going to go into.
Yeah.
But
so from the data, what can be interpreted is that Kukulkan, again, is the third, major, beneficiary from these arrangements with the Ministry of Defense. But whenever you looked at, was it value, giving value for their money, they realized that a lot of the produce that they're, the rations that they're providing to the Ministry of Defense is overpriced in comparison to other suppliers, right? So you're connecting with Kukulkan, you're giving them all this money, but it's actually higher than going to another company. So,
and it's the same case we saw with the Ultima boots too, that were overly priced, and it could have saved the government thousands of dollars. Also, we're looking at are we trying to really implement cost-saving measures? Are we just helping persons make an extra buck?
Yeah. But also another interesting note as we're talking about Kukulkan, I mentioned that J&J Imports, they also were receiving $3 million within the year 2023-2024. But what's interesting about this though is that J&J was a company that was registered in 2021. Right? Fresh. So
and you get this big contract, $1 million and millions of dollars to handle it. How much experience do you really have to be able to be a supplier for the government? But I will say, and this I'm a true degree, right? When I'm here from a person, when I tell a person, when I tell me, right?
Well, you can.
That a lot of times you find persons that when they want to get a little money or something happening from here, and again, this is what has been told to me by somebody, and the person has a lot of substance, so I go by what they're saying, is that people start a business out of nowhere, right? Because they want to get a certain contract for a certain year that's coming up, or so, like, because they already have the inside scoop, right? You know, like, they're like Jews to tell you, Kev, I will come up with a contract in the next 2 years or so, farm a business right now. So, you know, people would farm their business right after like a year or so. Now they're fresh in, and because they have some of the requirements, because they are registered as a business, they would get the necessary contracts then, because they already know what's coming. And so a lot of times that's the case where people are able to benefit because you just formed your business. Maybe not having good substance for it, but...
Yeah. I mean, we saw it last year when there was this airport security contracts that were given to companies that were recently formed, right? And these companies were affiliated with, you know, like ministers and the PUP. So it's nothing new that's taking place. We already know like how it works, and which is really like unfortunate.
It's unfortunate because I also think about business owners that are in there for years upon years, doing the thing, understanding the advantages, are able to really produce at a very high quality, have so much maybe employees that they're supporting and want to expand more and are not afforded properly these opportunities, maybe because of something else and not knowing somebody. And that's an unfortunate situation in Belize sometimes.
Which warrants, you know, like on our previous couch talk where KSBJ Fashion submitted a letter to the government to look into this bidding process, because we're like, well, you know, we did through the proper bidding process, but we have not received a response. As a matter of fact, we're here, this to go on in your ministry, so like look into it. But we see where there's favored companies, you know, that the government will go through the bidding process as protocol, but then they already have a company that's favored that they will go through, you know? And we're seeing like where Kukulkan, for instance, was, you know, benefiting, but their rations that they're providing is 20% higher in cost than other companies that are able to produce, you know, good value for their
So what is the justification for doing such a high, like accepting such a high bid? That's always the case because as they teach you with procurement, you're trying to go for the lowest cost with the best quality. Everybody always does that. That's why you normally do 3 or more just to see and be able to evaluate the market properly and see what's happening. What is the reason? Like, substantially, what is... Are we not trying to save money? Why are we throwing away money and we good taxpayer money?
Yeah.
That can be used for other things. And I look at the Belize Defense Force as one of those ministries that can use those funds for other things for the different officers that are working so hard.
Yeah.
Remember I had a point in time when supposed to increase their pay and all of that? I don't know.
Okay, so let's continue, Ren, because this Friday couch talk is heavy. I have to say.
It's very heavy. I can check with
so we move on to our next topic, and BL welcomes the PUC's initial decision on the tariff submission. So we know that BL yesterday they released that they're introducing a concept called cost of power adjustment, or COPA. Right. So. This COPA is a mechanism that will allows for a timely recovery of costs associated with the purchase of power from power suppliers, particularly CFE and, you know, like other power suppliers. So basically saying, as, you know, like the cost of purchase for power, you know, goes or fluctuates, either goes up or it goes down, then, you know, like customers will notice that there is an additional cost to their bill. It can go up or it can either go down depending on what we have to pay for
how
the
they're
power.
buying it back, right? They're just to break even and to deliver the funds for that. I think this is going to be a really interesting adjustment to take place when it does take place. This is not something that's taking place like right now or definite, sure. But, and you know, Jules mentioned a really good point when we were discussing this is just, what about the public's opinion on what is already going up in a normal day-to-day life with all our goods and services and products and our pay not going up, and then now adding on an additional aspect of cost for electricity going up.
Yeah, and people are already like complaining about, you know, like
people
the
like,
irregularities on the power. Like people were noticing like increase in their
up to 200%. People have been seeing increases, and this is because nothing even in place yet. Imagine what happens. And I'm just thinking about persons that are not going to be able or possibly not going to be able to pay their bill.
Yeah.
And what that come with. get cut out? Will this new increase have some kind of idea on when it comes to dealing with customers and being able to do a payment plan and helping them with that? Because you also have to think with an increase, will people be able to pay? So if people can't pay, you will cut out the power. So we have more people when I have power in the communities.
Yeah.
We have all their family members or so forth. I'm not saying that people shouldn't pay their bill. I'm just saying we're also going to be thinking about the odds are when you have such a significantly high bill as compared to what you're used to, how can you make the means pay for that?
Yeah. So I want to read something that came from BEL. It says, the approved COPA mechanism is designed to improve transparency, fairness, and timeliness in the way changes in the cost of power are reflected on customers' bill. Importantly, COPA is not simply an additional charge. The adjustment can move either upward or downward depending on the actual power costs. So you're going to be seeing the fluctuation. So on your bill, what's going to be introduced now is going to be another line item, which will increase or decrease based on what Belize has to pay for us to be able to have access to power.
And I say up and down, but a lot of times there's more up than down.
Right? That's my thought. I was like, I don't think this is going down, but...
I was like, they could charge $2 one spell, $1, but we don't know. It's gonna. And then remember, right now, present rate I think is at like 43%, 43 cents or something along that line.
Yeah.
What I want to say is interesting, and I thank you so much, Amir, for mentioning this. He's asking what happened with the Saudi funding for the solar farm and what's going on with that. I don't want to continue to comment because it's so weird, but he's like basically just asking where did that money get stuck or put?
Where did it go?
But I think that's a good question for many persons to ask. Like, we saw things being signed, all kind of thing, photo up and all of that. But then what took place afterwards?
Yeah. So it says that the COPA is a mechanism that was going to use a 6-month rolling average to smoothen short-term fluctuations in power costs. In addition, the adjustment is capped at approximately 1.5 cents per kilowatt, protecting customers from sudden and significant bill impacts. So I invite people to go ahead and read this statement coming from BEL. There's a lot to process in regards to what COPA would look like, but it's interesting that the PUC approved this, right? So I am saying, like, where has the consultation with customers been looking like for us to be like, okay, we agree in this, that we have to pay more for the power? Like at what point did that happen?
A seriously big decision like this that's going to affect every single Belizean citizen that has electricity.
Everyone.
Should be something that's brought to the table. And again, I go into my same, I mentioned it a while back, but big decisions like this that you really need to get the opinion from persons. We're having a municipal elections coming up next year. Referendum, questions, things that you also want. Big national issues can be also used and allotted for persons to be able to vote on during these times. And we've said this before because, again, we always say, how can we really get through to the public? I'm not saying that we have to do 1,001 town halls, which would be nice to explain to them what the situation is, but also allow persons to say yes or no towards it. We sometimes just make these decisions without any kind of consultations. Then they're upset or wondering, why is the public upset? You not talk to me. You just do it.
It's toxic.
And then the thing is, what people get even more upset about, Kev, is that we're going to be possibly charged a lot more and paying a lot more. But then you see other persons getting a lot more in their pocket with my good taxpayer money. So it's a frustrating situation for an average Belizean, any person.
Any person should be. Yeah.
Because of the idea that, wait, more money to get tech when it comes to these bills, and then how are we seeing things governed in our country, contracts in our country, things taken care of in our country? Do we feel it's accountable? Do we feel like it's fair? Do we feel like the right person that are giving quality are getting contracts? Yes, things are going out for bid, but the bidding process is one thing. Sometimes favoritism happens. So it's like, sometimes it's just for a fluff, for a show that, I'll put it out for bid. I'll put it out there in a newspaper. I'll put it out there on Facebook.
I connect.
Everybody will apply. But I don't know Kevin goes to get it. Even if Kevin give me way more, 20% more, Kevin to get it because the Kevin who I want.
It's upsetting. It definitely is, yes.
I don't know, man.
But again, I invite you to go ahead and read more on COPA, which is the cost of power adjustment. Make your questions, talk about it, and let's see how this rolls over. But in the meantime, we're going to move to our next Couch Talk topic, Ren. And there's some bold allegations that were made on 7 News, but the Sustainable Development Ministry awaits official misconduct report on Chief Forest Officer.
I think this is a very interesting case. And why I say it's interesting, it's dynamic, because remember when Jules had interviewed Mr. Cesar Godinez, and when I tell you this, Mama, Jules interview Honey Bunch, right? Let me tell you, honey, this interview had
Let me enjoy my coffee while you go.
This interview had screenshots. This interview had said, they bribed me, make I show you how much I pay, because I had the screenshots for show how much I pay. This the way they said, like,
A company's registration
this,
with the
baby
name
boo,
on
when I tell you,
it.
I spell it out to you as you described, it was a buffet. Right, we could just feast on it like, oh, you want some of this? Give me some extra gravy because it needs some sauce, you know, that kind of thing. It had it all laid out for you. And so now we look at the idea of the Ministry of Sustainable Development saying that no official report has been made. But I beg the question now for many people that are probably asking, but a whole newscast, a whole interview took place that showcased all these things. Do we need a direct...
Yeah, because they were like, you know, like bribery, you know, and, you know, like all of this
We had
stuff
the receipts, we had everything.
that took place.
So does that mean nothing? No, it has to be that Kevin is going to come up to me and say, well, you know, Renata, this happened, let me show you all of this. So we're not going to go by what the newscast says or anything. It has to be that direct conversation. And I also understand, you know, the idea of like, yeah, consulting me, bringing the report, but does public opinion and public, you know, this idea of having it publicly out there mean nothing? That we don't do anything until a
like
person
there's no initiative for you to go be like,
That's what I'm
let's look
wondering.
into this matter, you know, because it's of public concern.
Yeah.
It is of public concern where you have somebody saying like, okay, there's somebody in a very important role, your chief forest officer, who there's allegations been made against of like bribery, you know, like he's part of a company and that's conflict of interest. It's on the news, but you are not saying, let's look into this deeper, you know. Again, we're in a place where the government needs to work on building trust, you know, with people. And if you were to value, you know, like that relationship with your constituents or who you're representing, then, and already there's a lot of noise and a lot of like things, scandals that are out there in the public eye, and you're saying like, maybe we need to look into this again with the intention of building trust with people and be like, okay, we looked into this, look, here are the receipts.
Yeah.
And even for like the chief forest officer, you know, who all these allegations are getting made against, it's like, why wouldn't he, in terms of like clearing your name, to like look into like, let's settle this
Let's
matter.
settle this in something. Because again, I go back, the public domain, it's been put out there with the evidence,
Yeah.
with everything that's taking place. How can we turn a blind eye to that and just say we're waiting for the official report? So my next question goes, has somebody reached out? Has somebody say, hey, we're looking into this, send me what you have or what's going on, or so we saw the newscast and we're like, we really are serious, we mean business when it comes to investigation. Even if that come to Jules and say, Jules, send me your newscast directly, send me what was sent to you. I'm just thinking about the idea of going above and beyond, understanding how serious these bold allegations were made on bribery and a whole business, all these things. Were we not able to say, hey, I don't know, they never directly come to me in that way, but could we think about going to them? I don't know.
Yes. Oof.
Extortion is something serious
It's
to be said that, you know, that's taking place. We take those seriously because, again, you go back to the trust that you're talking about. How are we not taking these things seriously?
Into, like this, being like proactive about it. So we're gonna wait to see, you know, if anything comes out from the Ministry of Sustainable Development as regards to this misconduct reports that are taking place within that ministry. And we move on to our last Couch Talk topic.
Hi. My chest
Lobster
tight.
season opened on July 1st.
Baby boo.
And you know, like there's like people welcome Lobster Fest. I mean, Lobster season. You know, it extends from July 1st, 2026 to February 28th, 2027. And so people are out there, you know, like making the best out of it. People will love lobster, like it's your season. But what's interesting about this, Ren, is like it's $35 per pound
You have to
of
slow it down when you say that,
lobster.
Kev. $35.
$35
A pound.
a pound of lobster. Yeah. And that's uncooked. Yeah. So imagine if
Kevin's
So imagine if you
the
buy
boys
one.
ain't cooked yet. Oh
Yeah,
my
well, lobster
gosh.
tail with cooked with your garlic butter, you know, probably. Because garlic is expensive.
Kevin's going into it. Kevin's like,
And the butter
I
too, you
can't
know.
afford the lobster.
And the gas, you know.
Me can't afford the garlic. Me can't afford nothing. Me not gonna eat it. I know I eat no lobster this season unless somebody give me a little shops. Oh my goodness. You know, this also comes along with the Fisheries Department and addressing some of the issues too as well, because we have here that they were talking about, we met with the Fisheries Department asking for them to address issues ahead of the opening of the lobster season. So there were 3 things specifically that was asked for. One being the security of the fishers, so the Coast Guard base in Key Glory needs to be moved since the land they were occupying was private. So that's one of the concerns that they had posed. They're talking about thieves and non-stop reaping of lobster weeks ahead of the opening. So that's a next thing need to be addressed, as well as the establishment of the price of lobster. This is something definitely where they're talking about the Fisheries Department. They don't want them to intervene, or they don't know if they're going to be intervening and what's going to be taking place. But these are
Yeah.
some of the concerns that they were talking
Those are
about.
very valid concerns, because especially as regards to the Coast Guard base that is moved, because where they were a Key Glory is a private area. Because there are concerns of like piracy going on at sea, you know, people are unsafe out there, and there needs to be a proper base for them to be able to get that support, security support. So like, how is that going to be addressed? I think that's very, very important. And
So
the next thing is, you know, like people that were already like reaping lobster before the season actually opened too. So like that's of concern.
Because then it leaves you to find the smaller lobster. And then with the smaller lobster, remember there are criteria in which, you know, the lobsters have to be a certain length
Yeah.
and everything. So if you're finding the lee baby one there with little lee pilinki, you have to give her back so that the more stress to make you go find lobster, you the out all day, maybe catch 1 or 2, 3, 4 maximum or so, because other ones have been overfished already.
Yeah, yeah.
These are very valid concerns, and these were, again, this is what has been with the Fishers Association when they met with the Fishers Department, talking about these are the concerns that they posed to them before the opening was even taking place.
That is true. That is true. So people say, leave the sea roaches alone.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I don't want, I not eat, no.
$35 a pound. Okay. And if I'm sure, like, if you go to like these tourist areas, it's gonna be a lot more. So I can't imagine what's
I can't even imagine you go to a
Pedro.
restaurant and they serve you lobster, how much that will be?
Girl.
No, like, seriously, the thing about it now. We can't even afford our own lobster in our own country. You know how crazy that? Like, look how Kevin's like, I can't bring out words. Like, I had to vibrate from this laughter. Like, this just blow my mind that we, Belizeans, can't afford our own lobster in our own sea. Unless,
Yeah.
like, we
and
are
this is just
fishers.
like, and this price is just at the beginning of the lobster season. So imagine when the supply starts to decrease and the demand increases, you may see a higher cost with your lobster. But for the lobster lovers and for the ones that can afford it, go ahead and enjoy. But also, like, whenever you buy, you know, like, just make sure that your supplier is following the regulations from the
Oh, yeah,
from the
that's really
from the Fisheries
important.
Department, right? So they have various regulations in regards to what can be harvested and what should not. So you also have the power and the responsibility of ensuring that it's done properly, you know? So
100%.
that's on you as customers. With that, Ren, we are notified that it's time for us to wrap up our
Somebody
couch
say,
talk.
definitely $120 that plate.
I can see that.
The butter and the garlic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Daniela, feel you on that. Somebody said we can't even afford gas right now. What we can afford,
I don't
honey?
know what catch gas pain.
The gas fee. You wish the gas in my stomach would have been able to be transported into the gas in my vehicle, make I could go somewhere, man. Because then I
Hey,
will at
but
least
they have
starve
like
myself.
methane and
At this point, Kevin, at this point,
at this point, it's time for a commercial break.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go on our first commercial break. When we're back, Ren, we have a great conversation waiting with the new director of Miss Universe Belize,
yes, but
joining us today.
we have birthday. I have a couple of shout outs to do. Let me get into those quickly. We're gonna ask for the pictures to be shown.
There's one.
This one is from my Aunt Audrey. Her birthday is coming up on
Happy
Sunday, so
birthday,
let's do
Auntie.
an early birthday in advance. Happy birthday, Auntie Audrey. May it be filled with all the luxuries of happiness and peace and prosperity and goodness. I love you, Boozilla, so much. May you continue to shine your light and give all your juice, because she makes this amazing juice, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she makes I know you're probably like thinking, where did I, where am I going with that?
Juice-deliciousness. I'm like, all right, okay.
And
She
all
actually makes juice.
She makes really refreshing, healthy juice, right? Kevin, calm down.
I love that.
Get your mind out the gutter.
No, I was not. I was really not.
Okay. So happy birthday, Auntie Audrey. I love you dearly. And then we have we have anniversary shout-outs. And I always like anniversary shout-outs too, because let's go. And so this is for my Aunt Vera and my Uncle Bonnie.
This is a beautiful photo.
51 years.
51 years. Wow. I was going to say,
know.
I can't even make it past 3 months.
Kevin is wilding out. I was like, when I think about that idea, that's like a whole person. Some people don't even live to say that long. 51 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So
Massive
congratulations to
yeah.
you guys. That's a half a century and then some. So happy blessed anniversary to both of you, Auntie and Uncle. May it be filled with more wonders of love and union and peace and growth in your marriage. May you continue to bless others and enjoy blessings of yourselves. And then the last one. This is for Mr. and Mrs. A.C. Castillo. This is their anniversary shout-out. Nothing will suit me more when Mr. A.C. asked for the anniversary shout-out. He's like, I'm sending you a picture of my wedding so you know that it's actually like we got married. Proof, right? But happy anniversary to both of you. May it continue to be filled with love, prosperity, happiness, and continue to bring joy into each other's lives as you navigate marriage. So happy anniversary to you guys. All right, we're done.
Yes.
We have a sunrise.
And it's beautiful.
Ooh, yes. And I think this is from Mary Frances, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh. It looks like somewhere in Europe.
Ooh, okay. Wrong answers only. This is a Sokotosh.
It's probably Qatar.
Okay. It could be in Mexico.
In Mexico.
In
Chetumal.
Quintana Roo.
I've been to Mexico. I go to Chetumal.
Let's go. Vámonos. So with that, guys, we're going to go into our first commercial break and we'll be right back.
We will.
Arriba.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
If you're tired of the baking in your house with the only Cocoa Wawa fan and finally realize that the time to get yourself a good, durable, reliable fan, contact Maya's panel website or social media. Maya's going to hook you up with one of their 18-inch heavy-duty tripod fan where might could even change your life as they keep you cool in this hot Belizean weather. Yes man, because their 18-inch heavy-duty tripod fan from Maya's not just could blow your lip back way, they might could blow away your mind if you say blow away the toxic konomono out of your life and the bad vibes out of your house. Order your 18-inch heavy-duty tripod fan from Maya's website or on their social media, and Maya's going to ship out your fan anywhere countrywide ASAP. Not believe me? Visit mayaselectronics.bz right now to order your fan today.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
These charter mints aren't
We're navigating along the coast.
This morning, the 2023 in the...
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Shireen Halsell,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm in Durcraft.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Muy buenos dias, beautiful Sunup on 7 family. Welcome back to your Friday episode. Thank you so much for the company you make to Renata and I and welcoming us into your space. If you're watching via Facebook, YouTube, or cable TV, it is a pleasure being with you. Let's move on to our first exciting conversation because we are joined by the new director of Miss Universe Belize, Destiny Wagner. Destiny, good morning.
Good morning,
It's a pleasure to have you on Sunup on 7.
Thank
you
you.
and your green vibe, abundance.
Yes, look at you, queen. Always coming to slay the day.
How is your energy level today, 1 to 10, 10 being the highest?
I would say it's about a 6, 7.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
So you're not a morning person.
I'm definitely not a morning person, but recently I had no choice but to be a morning person. So I'm just going with it. I'm conforming.
I love it.
You're gonna get there. It just takes some time to actually get adjusted to it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Destiny, you know, like what I love about conversations with you on the couch is that every time you join us, it's like on a level up. You know, like every time you come, there's always something new to talk about. And I love people like that, you know? So like here you are as the new director of Miss Universe Belize.
How do you feel?
Yeah, that's my question.
No, because like, you know, you have set and made history when you won for Miss Earth, right? And like people like looked and said, man, if she can do it, she's set the tone for when it comes to pageantry in Belize. And then now we look at the Miss Universe Belize pageant that people love so much, they adore, like they're invested in. And then now you're able to take up this mantle. How does it feel, you know, being in these shoes now and being able to do this, given all the history with you and pageants and everything?
I feel very blessed and very fortunate. I know I work hard, and a lot of people don't see the work that I do behind the scenes. And so when opportunities come my way, sometimes I'm often shocked, like, wow, what did I do to deserve this opportunity? But then I have to sit, think, pray, and talk to myself and know that I've done a lot, and I do deserve this. And it's okay to accept and step into new roles, because if I wasn't ready for it, the opportunity would have never came knocking on my door.
Oh, man. Huh. I'm floored. That is like...
It's the way how can I sit back like, oh,
yes.
that's an answer.
I needed to hear that today.
No,
yes.
but
yes.
you feel that way sometimes.
I feel that way,
I feel like it's a very common feeling.
Yeah. if you were not ready, the opportunity would not come knocking on your door.
Exactly.
Yeah?
And who am I to deny an opportunity?
Girl.
Because if not you, then who?
Ooh. I always, if not you, then who? So you have to take up the mantle. And so with that, getting this beautiful opportunity, what is your, with fresh eyes, with new motivation, how do you feel going into it? Like, what are the things that you want to do with this platform, with this pageant?
So part of the reason I took it up because it aligns with the work that I'm currently doing right now in Belize. I have my Pilates studio, so that's kind of been my main focus right now. So then in my head, when they announced it to me or approached me with it, I'm like, wow, the Pilates studio can sponsor the girls' fitness on their journey. So I'm just thinking about collaboration, and I have a degree in marketing, so now I'm like, okay, well, we can also do this, and I'm about to open up another studio so we can have that there, like the pageant at this location. Like, so it's just a lot that was going on in my brain, trying to figure out how I connect the pageant to things that are already happening in Belize, businesses that are already thriving in Belize or up-and-coming businesses, use the pageant as a marketing platform to market Belize, but also to market our local artisans and business owners.
100%.
I like that. It's so beautiful how like it just aligns, yeah?
Everything is, it's all aligning perfectly.
And then connecting, because I think that's the great part, because Miss Universe Belize is literally Belizean.
Correct, exactly.
So you're able to say, like, what are the Belizean aspects that these queens are going to be all able to advocate and everything. So now we know that collaboration, connection, alignment is all going to be in this new
I'm curious to know, like, I feel like everybody that, you know, ventures into a new space kind of like brings their own like mark and leaves an imprint into whatever, and you're definitely gonna do that. So if you could say like, this is what like Destiny will do different or will do better like within this Miss Universe Belize, like what should we be looking out for?
I am definitely a big networker. I will go into a room and hand out my business cards to everyone, get someone's information. So I really want our queen to be able to possess that skill of networking and know that regardless of what happens when she's on that international stage, that she will have opportunities waiting for her, whether that's becoming a brand ambassador for a major company, whether that's becoming the spokesperson for a foundation. I really want her to level up that platform and for her to just thrive in it. So she's going to be a household name, 100%.
I love that.
We're loving that. And so now we're getting into the idea of casting calls. And we get to open it up for our amazing Belizean women.
That's true.
To be a part of that. Now, how does that look? I mean, of course, the big camera, how does that look? What are we looking for somebody that's sitting there and they're like, okay, I'm hearing this, does this depict me? What would you want somebody out there that, you know, is thinking about it or understanding it, know that they need to go up for this pageant? What are you looking for?
Authenticity. That's it, authenticity. Be yourself, come showcasing the best version of yourself.
Plain and simple.
You can easily teach someone how to catwalk, or you can easily teach someone how to walk, but can you teach someone how to light up the room? Can you teach someone how to be charismatic and engage in conversation naturally? So I'm definitely looking for someone who has that spark and that has that drive.
Love it. And then I know that the Miss Universe requirements have opened up.
Correct.
So it's really like
inclusive now. It's
very
inclusive.
inclusive.
Very inclusive now. There is no age limit, so.
Yeah, and you could be married, Renata.
Yeah.
Viewers, should Renata submit her?
Okay. I think everybody like has their role in their place. That's not mine, but I always appreciate and love and support all our pageant queens that go up and show their platform in that aspect, because of course it's an amazing platform for them to showcase what they're doing, to collaborate with other queens.
And showcase Belize. Like,
yeah,
it's
you're an
such
ambassador.
A great tourism, like opportunity to market the tourism here at every capacity. Once you put on that sash, you become prone to visibility and opportunities, and you are a representation of our nation.
And even if you don't win, the fact that you're still there.
Correct.
The fact that you
it's
have
significant. Belizeans, we're not in the World Cup, but you still see Belizeans that go and rip their flag. Because it's an international platform. And even if we're not in the big leagues, we're still going to be there representing and advocating for us, as we should.
Yeah. So it doesn't stop. Even with the crown, not getting it or getting it, it does not stop. It's continuous for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And we have an $8,000 cash prize.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we
you can afford lobster?
You can't afford the lobster.
Get lobster for me and you, Kevin.
I love this. Please,
Baby.
we're going to work on this call. You want to submit your
So
thing?
the winner of Miss Universe Belize gets an $8,000 cash prize.
Wow.
which is significant.
Yeah,
And
for
I know
sure.
pageantry literally changed the entire trajectory of my life. So I can just it can do so much for young women or women period.
Depending. Oh my goodness. I'm just thinking about that fact that you get $8,000. Your trajectory is just already like taken off because of
Correct.
course now you're exposed to so much more international opportunities. You get to go out there,
Networking.
represent networking, like you're saying. So and then like you said, the criteria has opened up for persons out there. Can you kind of like list out some of the new open up criteria for persons just so they can understand like I fit, I'm seen. I can be visible. I can be represented because
Well, it's just very inclusive. Like this is probably the most inclusive pageant right now. So just very inclusive, very inclusive. Just show up to the casting.
Just show up to the casting.
Just show up to the casting. Be your authentic self.
Yeah. Is there any way how like they should bring photos? They should
Yeah,
bring like
what are we
what
bringing?
should they
Bring
show up
photos.
with?
We'll take photos of them when they get there and assign them with a number. They just have to show up, if preferably wearing heels and comfortable clothing.
Okay. Can you share the location, the time? for them
Yes.
to be able
So
to
the
do that?
casting will be tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Belize Pilates.
Ooh,
Okay.
8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come in comfortable clothes.
Come in comfortable
With
clothes.
heels?
Whatever you feel confident in, with some heels. If you want to wear makeup, put your makeup on. If you don't want to wear makeup, you can show up naturally. We just want to see you
okay.
and your most confident version of yourself.
I like that aspect that if you wanted to not wear makeup, that's totally fine. You just come. And will you, for like somebody that's thinking about what does a casting entail for them? We're gonna be taking pictures, yes. Is it gonna be, you're gonna be getting a range of different questions?
Yeah, we're going to
How does
ask
it
them some basic questions, their name, where they're from, why are they competing, just to get to know them a bit more and to know their personality.
And then from there, what would be like the timeline for you to know that you're in for the pageant? Is there like a 1 month, 2 weeks? What does it look
So
like?
it'll probably be in about a week.
Oh, wow.
It'll probably be in about a week. We'll let
Kevin's
them
like,
know
"Oh, this is
who
good
will be a
turnaround."
part of this year's delegation. The pageant is set to be in San Pedro.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and announce the date.
Please do.
The pageant is gonna be August 15th in San Pedro at Mahogany Bay.
Okay. All right.
Oh, wow, we already have date, place, everything. We ready.
She ready.
We are ready.
I'm also thinking about how like anybody that signs up has to like really be ready to hit the ground running too, because if the pageant is in August and we're in July right now, so like you gotta be like on it.
Rehearsals will start soon. Once the delegation is formed, we're gonna immediately begin rehearsals.
So also on that
exciting.
same note, for persons that are getting involved in this pageant, noting that there's so much, there's a short period of time. Like, how are you supposed to be when it comes to giving your time for preparations? Give us something realistic for them to understand in that sense, because I don't want people to just come and be like, oh, well, I thought I could just do it on Saturdays or like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
That's real,
you're
yeah.
right.
That's
you're
real,
right.
yeah.
So the delegates that we're looking for are the delegates who are hungry and the ones who want it. If you want it, it doesn't matter how you're gonna do it. It just matters
You gonna make it
why
happen.
you're gonna do it.
I love that. Wow.
Somebody's asking is certain height and weight and looks to be considered?
Nope.
You
It's
comment.
very inclusive. Miss Universe International is very inclusive.
Like I said, they've opened up the criteria and everything for a lot of persons that are married, that have children, that along the lines, all of that, no age limit. So for persons out there, please note that you can come and represent Belize. Imagine the opportunity to come and represent Belize. Showcasing your platform.
Correct. Showcasing your platform, your country, your heritage. We do want to make sure we're doing our due diligence by choosing the best representative.
100%. Would you come with your platform already so they can be able to showcase or say what they want? So I'm also thinking about preparation.
Yeah, definitely. So, and I also want to reiterate what a platform is, because some people may or may not know, and they had one this whole time and never knew what it was called.
Thank you for that. Yes.
So a platform is an advocacy that you are passionate about, whether that is homelessness, whether that is illiteracy, or cleaning up the oceans.
Yeah.
So any social cause that you are passionate about is a platform. Gun violence, domestic violence, something that you want to speak about and address to not only Belize, but to the universe. So come with that in mind, because when I first started pageantry, I did not know what a platform was. I thought it was a political party.
I love it. Yeah.
I love the kind of
a pageant blooper moment right there. And I scored the highest in interview, just like that.
That is
But
hilarious.
after that interview, I learned what it was. I'm like, let me do my due diligence and let everyone know what a platform is.
Yes.
So,
And a lot of times people already have platforms
and they
because
just
you're
don't
working.
know. Correct.
You do community service. You're
Yeah.
helping out all the time at your church or whatever it is, and so you have something, but you haven't tied it up to say that is your platform.
Exactly. So you choose pageantry to elevate your platform. You don't choose your platform because you're about to enter a pageant.
Yeah, 100%. So
Yeah.
dig deep.
Yeah.
Find out what you're doing. You're already doing it already.
Yes. So thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations once more on being the new director of Miss Universe Belize. We look forward to all the greatness that is going to come for it. And of course, we love that you level up every time.
And we're excited,
And we're excited for the
We
girls,
can't wait for them to
yes.
come on the couch and talk to them and
Yeah.
hear what their advocacy is going to be about, to see
That's true.
excited
Every time we
they
have a
are.
great time meeting all the delegates, right? It's
I love it.
always such a great time having them here and learning more about them.
I love pageantry because the women are phenomenal. They're not just a beautiful face. They come with so much grit and so much pizzazz that you're like, you have to listen. You want to collaborate. You want to connect with them. So imploring people out there, and also get ready. August 15th in San Pedro. Where we're going to be at, Kevin?
Mahogany Bay Villas.
Come true,
I got it
baby.
right. Yeah.
Look at
All
you,
right.
boo.
I'm paying attention.
As you should. Get and mark your calendars one time. Before we even get delegates, mark your calendars because you're coming out to see this pageant, to see who wins at $8,000, but also who gets to represent us as a beautiful ambassador and continue to portray us as what we are for the universe.
Yes.
So with that, we go to our next
That was
commercial break.
poetic.
Huh?
That was poetic.
I try every day, babe. Like, with that, we go to our next commercial break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
If you're tired of the baking in your house with the only Kunko Wawa fan and finally realize that the time to get yourself a good, durable, reliable fan, contact Maya's panel website or social media. Maya's going to hook you up with one of their 18-inch heavy-duty tripod fan where might could even change your life as they keep you cool in this hot Belizean weather. Yes man, because their 18-inch heavy-duty tripod fan from Maya's not just could blow your lip back way, they might could blow away your mind if you say blow away the toxic konomono out of your life and the bad vibes out of your house. Order your 18-inch heavy-duty tripod fan from Maya's website or on their social media, and Maya's going to ship out your fan anywhere countrywide ASAP. Not believe me? Visit mayaselectronics.bz right now to order your fan today.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023 in the
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Cherie Halsell.
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm a bureaucrat.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Good morning, Sun Up on 7 family. Welcome back to your Friday episode. Thank you so much for the company you make Renata and I, and our guests that come through today's session. And we move on to an exciting conversation because we have our friends from Bowen & Bowen who are here to announce some exciting upcoming events. Joining us on our couch, we have brand coordinator Miguel Martinez joining us. Miguel, good morning. How is your Friday energy today? 1 to 10, 10 being the highest.
That's a bit about 7.
7. Because it's early? Why is that?
Kevin needs to know.
That's my usual morning energy. I mean, I always get up kind of early, but then I forget the kids ready and everything. So, you know, that's a whole process in itself.
That is true. That is true. 7 is welcomed for sure, though.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're doing all of that and you're at 7, that's still good. That's still, no, that's true.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And I haven't had my coffee yet.
Okay, I see. Also, like joining you, Miguel, we have Tay Medina, Experiential Marketing Coordinator. Tay, good morning.
Morning.
Similar question. How is your vibe today? It's Friday. What's your energy level like?
TGIF.
TGIF. So that makes it out of 10?
Yes.
100% 10. So did we average out already?
They do.
No bad,
They
no
do.
bad.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, average we go up to 8.
Yeah, we're good
Yeah.
then.
So Coca-Cola is definitely up to like exciting things.
Yes.
Yeah. The last time you were here, we had a conversation where you were promoting this raffle for people to go and attend a game, a FIFA World Cup game.
Yeah, it was what it was. We were doing bundles and people could get tickets. They could enter to a grand raffle to win a trip for 2 people to the World Cup. So we actually had the winners for that. Last week, that was Mr. Howard Gillett and his daughter Armani. They traveled to the Morocco versus Haiti game in Atlanta, Georgia. They were there for 3 days. They had the full experience. They had flights, food, accommodation, some cool Coca-Cola experiences as well. They went to a tour at the Coca-Cola facility, the Coca-Cola Museum. As you know, Atlanta, Georgia is the home official headquarters of Coca-Cola. So they did some pretty cool stuff. They took some nice pictures and they actually also tasted some Coca-Cola from all over the world and some flavors not even released to the public.
Oh, wow.
So they did some cool stuff. And of course, they had the VIP Coca-Cola experience at the FIFA World Cup. So it was a very nice experience. We actually did a video on them, a little testimonial. It's on our Crystal Bottling Co. page. You can go up there and see it, where there's, you know, basically recapped their whole experience.
I love that.
I like because we had the conversation, we were waiting to see, and then now we can be able to have people go back and say, it's done, it's did.
Right.
You can go and check out their Facebook page to see it and see people enjoy this amazing experience for them. Because I'm sure especially for the daughter, that's something that she's going to treasure and remember for the rest of her life, right? All the aspects of that with her father. So
Yeah, that's
check out
super,
to you
super
guys on
cute.
that. So we have other experiences and other amazing things that are taking place. Which do we go into first? We're talking about our football promotion, or we're going to talk about our watch parties?
I don't know. Let's
Which
have
one?
the experiential marketing
let's get
coordinator
Kate
tell
into
us.
it.
Yes.
All right. So, as you guys may know, Coca-Cola is one of the official partners for the FIFA World Cup. And at Boyne & Boyne, we're the main distributor and producer for Coca-Cola in Belize. So we said, why not let's throw watch parties across the country for football enthusiasts? And it was with that spirit that we started to plan watch parties across the country. The first watch party went last week Saturday in Orange Rock Thong, which was held at the Central Park. We had 2 games which was played. We had Portugal versus Colombia, and then we had Argentina versus Jordan. The turnout was amazing.
Yeah, I saw
Then next week Saturday, which will be July 11th, we'll be having the quarter group stage doubleheader, which is basically a semi-quarterfinals knockout round. Things tense right now, so we're not sure who are there.
People pressure high.
Yep. So it's also important for me to note that we've partnered with several entities such as DigiBelize, and we've also partnered with the Belize City Council for this watch party. Also, we'll be having the finals the following weekend, which will be July 19th, which will be held in San Ignacio, Cayo, at the Falcon Park. For that, we're anticipating a lot of high energy, a lot of excitement, as teams advance and we're in the knockout stages. So the finals will be held in San Ignacio, Cayo, and for that one, we're also partnering with the Town Council, of which we're extremely grateful for.
Okay, so what happens at this watch party? Like, I saw photos of the Orange Walk one, which it was really good to see people coming to the Central Park, coming as community, connecting over football, having this great experience. But for people that are looking forward to the next dates, like, what does the setup look like? What kind of experience are they going to be in for?
All right, so for people who are wondering how we will be showing the game, we'll be showing it on a huge LED TV screen.
All right.
That will be in the center of the stage. We'll also be having cool games across the park, such as the sub-soccer, the inflatable goal, and the fuse ball game. We'll also be having picture taking. And then it's also important for me to note that we'll be bringing back the Share a Coke initiative, whereby people can go purchase their 600 ml at the bar, and then they can get their customized label. They can go over to the station, print their names, print their favorite team's names, or simply print anything that they want on the bottle. And it's just to drive brand awareness and just so people can be excited and stuff about these watch parties. Right? It's about bringing real life experience to people and stuff.
All right.
Now, one thing we wanted to note, just to add to what Tia said, is a lot. I know it's a lot that Tia said. So it's completely free, right? So some people might be wondering, no, you don't have to pay to enter. It's completely free.
All right.
So you guys can come in. You just, like I said, you can come with your family. You want to have nice, clean family fun. Also, we have some seating, but it's limited. So we suggest if you have like a foldable chair or something, you could bring it as well. Because we'd like people that are around the screen to be seated, so as not to block the view for other people and everything. So we have some seating, but like I said, if you want to bring your little chair, your little foldable chair, you're welcome to as well. I mean, because it's completely free, but we will be having, vendors as well. The City Council is inviting vendors that are going to be selling food, and then also we're going to have our Coca-Cola bar that's going to be selling a couple drinks as well. So that part as well. So just everyone to have that clear information.
Very good, very good. So where can people find like calendar and the venues in case they heard it here but they just want to be able to follow up on it?
We're gonna post it on our Crystal Bottling Company Facebook and Instagram, so we'll be posting the dates up there as well, along with other content as well. Like I said, the video of the winners, so you can see several things up there.
I like that.
So the excitement is, we were showing the flyers just now, so I could just imagine for persons bringing out their entire family and being able to just have a great time. You're wondering what you're going to be doing during the game. I mean, it's nice to watch it at home, but imagine that big and everybody's cheering for whoever they want. Like, it's an intense moment. So definitely kudos to you guys to create that experience for persons out there. So if you miss Belize City, they always have the one that's at Ignacio for maybe to go, and it's at one night. One that's at Ignacio, be more intense.
The final, not it.
Having people hot.
Yes, yes.
So it's gonna definitely be fun. So besides from that, we were gonna actually showcase too, where in light of everything's happening, we have some football promotions taking place.
Yeah, so we're having this promotion. So as you can see here, we have this box. What we have here within this box is one case of 600 ml Coca-Cola Original. And within that box, you also get a football, right? So you can purchase your 600 ml for the game, for whichever game you want. And then you also have a nice collectible as well. It's a very high quality ball. It's well cushioned. Me as a football fan, football player, I mean, I have fun with mine. I mean, it's a very good, high quality. And even if you don't play football, it's a nice
souvenir to have.
Yeah, souvenir, because I know a lot of people do collect stuff for the World Cup.
Yeah.
And myself included, so it's a very nice item to have. And I said, you can buy it, you can chill, enjoy a nice Coca-Cola during the game and have your nice memento as well.
And this promotion, they can get it anywhere? Like
these is across the country. So we have various supermarkets, large supermarkets and superettes. So you just look out for the box. They retail for around 54 around there. So it's the same cost, as the regular you're buying 24 of the small soft drink. So you could just pick up your box and it's good to go. So
simple and easy.
Yeah, we made it nice and presentable as well. So you just grab it and
and the fine print says offer valid while supplies last.
While supplies last as well, because of course, we'd love to have
so many balls.
But we only have a limited supply.
Ooh.
So it's so grab them when you see them, because you might not get them again when you go back to the store. So take advantage.
Somebody out there would hear this conversation, they go to their supermarket and say, I need to get the case. And then when they get the case, the ball's gonna automatically come. Or
the ball is inside. Yeah, the ball is inside.
Right inside.
Yes,
It's
inside.
hidden.
Yes, it's deflated. Right, you can't fit in it.
Man, just like that.
The hardest thing.
Just like that.
That was so cute, Red.
I thought it was just like that.
I couldn't pump up 8,000 footballs myself. I wish I could.
It would be a great challenge for you, man, Miguel.
I wish I could, but I have some. You have a lot of brands.
I just been like, trouble. How they fit it in? Like, I'm like, on a real sick. The way how they must fit that thing. It was not.
I love that.
I'm why give the big ball, because if not, I buy the small one, I put it in, and then I be disappointed. I have the actual size 5 Coca-Cola football.
Because imagine you bring me the deflated one. I'm gonna look bad there.
No, that's why.
Yes, so you
right. Look
so
like
one ball though.
And the football lovers, most of you guys should have a pump, right? Should you could borrow one from a friend.
See?
I love it.
Your football, go play outside and have a great time after don't watch a FIFA game.
Yeah,
great.
And go and enjoy yourself completely.
So while supplies last, they can go to their nearest supermarket to be able to enjoy this promotion.
Yes.
Or just one case of 600 ml and receive your football.
Your authentic
I love it.
World Cup.
Authentic, wow, surprise.
Yeah.
Because they don't say, when it done, it done.
That
We don't buy, you don't say, you don't buy no more. It's like it right, yeah.
He can blow 8,000.
You don't.
I mean, I strong, me above.
Yes.
I just want to say,
Great
like,
lungs, you could die for lobster. But guys, thank you so much for joining us on the couch. Is there any last words that you would like to share with our viewers before we wrap up?
I would just, invite everyone out to come to the watch parties as well. Everyone is welcome. Bring the family, the kids, come and have nice, clean fun. Like you said, there's games, fun things to do. And there's multiple games. It's going to be on a big screen, so it's going to be a nice experience.
That is true.
Then get your Coca-Cola bundles, get your balls while they last, and enjoy a nice ice cold Coca-Cola during the World Cup.
I love that. I love that.
Further.
Yeah.
People are commenting on your shirts, by the way. They really like we have Coca-Cola, then we have Coca-Cola with no sugar.
But there's a comment that may make Tay blush just now.
100%.
And say, the guy, like with the Coca-Cola shirt, he has a really nice haircut. He has a really nice haircut. Kudos to your barber. All right.
Pick up the barber, see?
He's blushing. I love it.
In a blush.
Good job, Michelle. All right.
But definitely thank you guys so much for coming out. And of course, for reminding persons out there, all that we talked about here is literally on the Facebook page. Also go back to which specific one has the
Crystal
Well, Crystal Bottling Company, we have Facebook and Instagram, the same thing, Crystal Bottling Company. That's our
So please please go on that one. That's the official page, and go and see the amazing video for Mr. Howell and his beautiful daughter as they had the experience of a lifetime. So, yeah. With that, guys, we're going to go to our next commercial break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
The next station is not just a place, it's the vacation capital of the world, the Mexican Caribbean. Do you know why we are the capital of vacations? Because no other place on Earth brings together so many ways to vacation in one single destination. From rest to adventure. From nature to culture. From luxury to freedom. Every vacation imaginable, except snow, and we plan to keep it that way. Mexican Caribbean, the vacation capital.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
If you're tired of the baking in your house with the only Kunko Wawa fan and finally realize that the time to get yourself a good, durable, reliable fan, contact Maya's panel website or social media. Maya's going to hook you up with one of their 18-inch heavy-duty tripod fan where might could even change your life as they keep you cool in this hot Belizean weather. Yes man, because their 18-inch heavy-duty tripod fan from Maya's not just could blow your lip back way, they might could blow away your mind if you say blow away the toxic konomono out of your life and the bad vibes out of your house. Order your 18-inch heavy-duty tripod fan from Maya's website or on their social media, and Maya's going to ship out your fan anywhere countrywide ASAP. Not believe me? Visit mayaselectronics.bz right now to order your fan today.
What's up, Boozillas? We's back. Oh, and we are excited. Woman.
I like that. Yeah, because I like back. Okay.
Back. I tell you, I still need my EP to play these games with me and sponsor my video.
How we go? Rock-a-tech-tech-tok. Yeah.
Bro, hey, get it, shot it, ooh. The bus broke down. Out that tongue.
I love
I need
this
to get
Friday
it.
energy.
I need to get it together.
Just so you know, Ren, you make the world a better place.
I just been ready to go in at the bus. Like, I'm ready for the video right now, Kev. Are you going to be my backup dancer?
I'll be your backup dancer because it does not involve punta.
No, baby, it doesn't. I could do a punta mix, though. I could try.
That way Brandon will come in, you know? That's for Brandon.
Remember, I had the whole video, like, you know, the bus, like, we didn't at the bus. Like, you that a conductor or something, like, along that
Brandon
line.
could be the driver.
And Brandon could be the driver. I did a dance on the bus and everything. And then the bus broke down. And then Courtney and Miriam come to, like, deal with the bus, right? And then the passengers come off and everybody come off. We just talk
I think
about the bus broke down.
Courtney will be like the reporter coming to report.
Okay, we can
and
do
then
that.
Miriam will have the hammer for like bang the whatever bus part not to work, you know?
Okay, but she might broke it, so we have to just be mindful for that, you know? Because then she had the fire break. She had so it's a Okay,
Wow,
we need to be
okay.
serious.
Why?
We have a giveaway. We have a giveaway.
That's what's giving the great energy, you know? Because it's Friday and we have a giveaway for you. And this giveaway is courtesy of Vegas Distributors.
Yes.
As you can
all the
see here.
excitement. We see. It's like, look.
And it's a very, very easy way how you can take this hamper with you home.
Yeah.
Right? So it's for our viewers that are tuned in via Facebook Live. And
I like how you say Facebook Live.
yes.
So with that,
the question, Ren.
the question, Kevin, what is it?
What is it? So we're asking our viewers to let us know what are 3 of the brands that Vegas Distributors distribute. That's correct, right?
Yeah, it's correct, baby. It's good. You're fine. You're doing great. You're doing
So
great.
give us 3 of the brands that Vegas Distributors manage. Distribute. Manage.
Distribute, manage, bring in. They are sending out. You
Yeah,
can be
and,
able to get from them.
put them all in one comment.
Oh, yes,
and the
please.
viewer that puts it first on the Facebook Live chat, you get to take this hamper with you.
Woo!
Yeah. And while we wait, there's a very good question here, Ren. It's like, did you see the couple that scaled up the very high structure of the Empire State Building for their engagement?
I saw a post about it, and I heard that they got arrested.
They got arrested, yeah, because it was illegal for them to...
So the girl obviously didn't know. He proposed when they were up there, like, wow,
yeah,
it was so cute.
so beautiful. Like, I cried. I was like,
I saw her picture. This is the
radical
picture
love,
of the
yes.
day where she had her hand out.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, like,
yeah,
Girl,
but like
I know.
the message that they put out there was so beautiful, you know? When the power of love beats the love of power, the world knows peace.
ooh.
Oh, that was
I was
heavy.
seeing, like,
and then they come down and then he's on his knees proposing to her. And I was like, yes, yes, yes.
If Philip never done propose to me, I'm like, babe, it gotta be like this. If he never done do it, but you know, we're already here. But I'm just like, this is setting standards.
It definitely does set
for y'all
standard,
out
yeah.
there. But that's a beautiful, beautiful story,
was
I
beautiful,
think.
yeah.
Big up to them. I hope they're out of jail now. I don't know.
I think so.
I hope so.
Yeah.
You know, my girl's, she's a fiance.
Yeah.
Fiance.
Yeah.
So,
we're
are we in
waiting.
the comments?
We're waiting on the comments to see who won
Who won?
this hamper. So nobody has commented yet. Again,
Guys,
the question
it's 3.
is, Vegas Distributors is donating this hamper and they manage different brands. Let us know what are 3 of the many brands that they distribute.
Exactly.
Easy as that.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
And
You guys
this
even-
hamper has like cereal.
It has some really nice
It
stuff.
has like salad cream. It has oil.
It got mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
Okay, so they're saying we're gonna wait for the correct answer to go in our Facebook Live.
okay.
We're gonna go on a commercial break. When we come back,
We're
we're gonna
gonna-
continue monitoring and announce the winner.
Yeah, we have another conversation, our last conversation for the day to talk about what's taking place when
For
it
the
comes
Olympic
to
Day run.
the Olympic Day run. Coming to a run near you.
Is Renata running?
It's Kevin running.
That's likely.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
The next station is not just a place, it's the vacation capital of the world, the Mexican Caribbean. Do you know why we are the capital of vacations? Because no other place on earth brings together so many ways to vacation in one single destination. From rest to adventure. From nature to culture. From luxury to freedom. Every vacation imaginable, except snow, and we plan to keep it that way. Mexican Caribbean, the vacation capital.
Muy buenos dias, beautiful Sunup on 7 family. Welcome back to your Friday episode. Thank you so much for the company you give to Renata tonight, through wherever you're watching us from via Facebook, YouTube, or cable TV. We're very, very grateful for you. We have our winner to announce from our giveaway courtesy of Vegas Distributors. So we're going to say congratulations to Miss Karen Vernon.
Yeah.
She took this giveaway. So
KV.
KV. She got it right. So to redeem your package, you can come by our office from 9 to 4 p.m. and pick it up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like that.
Just like that.
And now we have our next dynamic, our final
Go for it.
conversation. today, and we are talking to the president of the Belize Olympic Committee.
No, sorry.
Not the president?
The Secretary General of Belize Olympic Committee.
The Secretary
President of Aquatics Federation.
See, you got it all together now.
Secretary General.
Secretary
of the
General.
Belize Olympic Committee.
Belize Olympic Committee. Okay.
Okay, so we
Very
got it.
important still.
I just must say, very, very important status. So this is for Mr. Giovanni Alamia, and we're going to be talking about this Sunday's amazing Olympic Day run. Like Kevin said, he's going to be going into. You know, he says it's little things for him because, you know, he wanted to run a little further. But still showing up.
Yeah. But what's good is like it's a distance enough for Renata to run too.
Exactly, and she promised that she'll be there bright and early.
I never promised no such thing. I promised, where is the proof? Where is the proof? But let's talk
Pull up
about
the recording. Pull up the recording.
Pull it up. Where's the screenshots? So let's talk a little bit about this one so people can get excited, understand. This is not the first time, second time, third time that we've been doing this Olympic Day run. What does it symbolize for persons out there?
Right, so this is actually June 23rd, sorry, is the Olympic Day, but it fell during the week. So we had to move it around to the weekend. And this is celebrated throughout the world. All countries that fall under the Olympic Charter, they celebrate that. And it's basically, it's a get up and move. Let's move. Just do something to motivate the community to get up off the couch and just do a little workout, do a little aerobics, do something, right? So on our end here in Belize, we've been doing a run. Right? For years, we did the run. Like I had mentioned earlier, we used to line up on Regent Street in front of Brody's, then go by Belize Bank, run down Albert Street and back. And depending on the age category is how far, like which street you would cut down, King Street or the different streets like that. And since we now have our building at the Marion Jones compound, we have moved that over there. So in previous years, what we've done to try change it up as well is we had an expo type event.
Okay.
So we asked that all the national federations, we have 23 federations now, that they set up a little booth, a little exhibition booth, right? That not only gives them an opportunity to showcase their sport, it also gives the people in the community a chance to meet. Maybe they're someone that they hear about on TV, or maybe your son or your daughter has been hearing or saw someone fencing or someone doing karate or someone swimming or someone doing table tennis, and they don't know how to contact the federation. So now that gives them an opportunity to meet members of the federation, the executives, meet athletes, and see how they can register, see how can they become a part of this federation. Right? So the Olympic Committee, again, we represent 23 federations.
Wow.
You know, so almost any sport that you want to play, we represent. So it's then us giving you access to those federations.
I love that.
Yes.
So it's exciting for persons out there that are hearing this conversation to be a part, to support, and understand what it represents for them out there.
Right. Yeah, so again, you know, for this year, what we're doing only the run.
Only the run?
Only the run. Last year, we planned the expo and rained. We moved it, it rained. We moved it, it rained. So then finally we just said, you know what, let's just have the run, which was like almost a month and a half later. And so this year we said we have to just stick the run and maybe we move it over to Civic, which we had it 3 years ago. We had it at Civic.
Okay.
Right? So it's just a matter of finalizing logistics. So in case it rains, we are in the rainy season.
Yeah.
It's unpredictable.
You know, so you never know. Right?
All right. But it's set for Sunday.
For Sunday.
July 5th, Sunday.
All right. So what makes this year like exciting? What should people be looking out for?
So one of the things that we're doing the first time this year, we're actually giving prizes.
Okay.
So throughout the years, we've been giving all participants a T-shirt and a certificate of participation. So through Stationery House, we're giving school bags, the first, second, and third, in 3 categories for male and female. So it'll come out to like 18 school bags. So the U10, the under 10, the under 14, the under 16 categories, they will get a school bag.
Okay.
Then the other categories, which would be the U19, the U35, and the 50 and up. Right?
I'm like, where am I?
So for those categories, we're going to give actually a cash prize.
Ooh.
Right, first, second, and third again in male and female, $100, $75, and $50. Gift certificate from Brody's. Well, not really of cash, you're getting $100, but you're getting a gift certificate from Brody's to go purchase your items there.
Okay.
Right? So Brody's did come on again as a sponsor to offer that. And again, Stationery House with the prizes. So we're slowly partnering with businesses throughout the country. And we also want to give back, right? I mean, they help. Brody's helps throughout the year. With Stationery House, we help with other things as well throughout the year. You have so many other companies that everyone calls on for sponsorship for something, right? But we want to make sure that they are fully aware and they're fully appreciated of what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, yes, it's sport, but when you tie sport into health, the non-communicable diseases that being active helps, right? Helps prevent, right? I mean, unless it's something hereditary, of course, but then it helps alleviate it a little bit,
100%.
right? So those are things that we need to tie in together, and that's why it's like the let's move, Let's start this as a movement in Belize, and we start doing something.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys are aware that you see we now have a very active running community.
Yes.
Right?
That is
So
true.
Lot of
almost
run
every
clubs and everything,
probably
yeah.
every 2-3 weeks you're having runs, and you pass me almost every day, right? And when I go walk in the evenings, then I see you out there, right? So it's something again that we need to build up on.
Yeah.
Right? If you don't, if a sport isn't an organized sport isn't your thing, then go walk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
After work or in the morning or something, just get up and move, but do something.
It's very important for your well-being. And hearing that for participants that want to come to this year's Olympic Day run, they have great incentives to show up. Prizes for kids, and cash prizes for the adults too. So that's exciting. Can you give us details in terms of registration?
Okay, so we're doing registration with Total Times Belize, right? So they've started the registration as of today's Friday. As of Wednesday, I believe we had 98 people registered already.
Look at that.
We usually get around 200.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But we are catering for more. We always want to cater. We always want more. We will be doing registration in the morning as well. So if you're planning on coming out the last minute, then just plan on getting there a little bit earlier. We'll be out there from about 6:30 in the morning, setting up and starting the registration process. We start with the younger kids first so that everyone lines up along the street to cheer them on and encourage them. And then we go into the older categories, right? And as soon as it's complete, we give out the prizes, we give out the medals, we have little refreshments that were sponsored by Bowen & Bowen as well, right? So, it's going to be, I believe, and we believe, the board, that it's a good step.
Yeah.
And that's something that we should start growing on.
Yeah.
Right? We also have what we call the Athletes Commission. The Athletes Commission are former athletes from all the federations that represent the federation athletes on the board. So they themselves organize little events.
Oh, okay.
Right? So again, they're a way of the athletes having a voice, right? Where they would be able to come directly to the executive board and mention anything that's going on, something like that. But then again, the reason I bring it up is the Athletes Commission, they have their event. We have a Women's in Sports Commission. They had a run about a month and a half ago.
Okay.
Right? So there are different things that we're trying to do.
And then how could people, considering all of these groups, just know where to go to see what's happening or what's, what they're doing in
Right.
that
So
aspect?
we do have our social media pages,
Okay.
Belize Olympic and Commonwealth Games Association. A lot of our executives, a lot of the National Federation, their members, when they see us post something, then they share it. So if you, by chance, if you follow any athlete, they would
Odds
most
are you
likely
do
share
see
it or
yeah.
like it, right? So those are the things that we try to do. We're trying to get the message out.
That's the thing, because I know persons, sometimes they want to be involved, they want to do different things, but they don't necessarily know where the sources to find the different events that are taking place.
Right.
So starting to follow the pages are the first step, I would say. And following the athletes is the next step.
Yeah, and Rick from Total Times, he has a following.
Yeah.
Right, so when he posts things up, then people see it. More runners see it. So it's slowly building up. So that's why we're trying to also, we don't need to recreate the wheel. Right?
Yeah.
You have that base there already. Let's tap into that and help that grow.
Definitely.
Nothing to sweet me more than Miss Claude saying, I will run with you all. Oops, I can't run anymore. I will walk with you all. Better yet, I will pass out the water.
Anything helps.
Anything helps, Miss Claude. Find your zone, find your area, and let's, be a part of the community in supporting.
Yeah, and we do have volunteers that come in, and we give them, so all the runners, we give them a white t-shirt.
Okay.
The volunteers, what we do is we'll give them different color shirts, which are the colors of the rings.
Ah, okay.
Right, so depending on your role, you would have that certain color shirt on.
Okay.
And they're giving their refreshments as well. Right, so we do appreciate anyone that would come out to volunteer.
Definitely. Okay. All right. Fun day.
Fun day happening
day,
July
run day.
5th. You can go and register. There's still spots open. There are amazing prizes for you guys to be able to be a part of. Are you guys still looking for volunteers? Or?
Always looking for volunteers.
Volunteers, if you're out there hearing a conversation, you want to be a part. It's summer, you're not doing anything.
And it's Sunday.
And it's Sunday, so you come out and volunteer, be a part of it, cheer on the babies. Just think about an aspect of you being a part of that, encouragement for them, and have a great time this Sunday, July 5th at 8:30 at, where we're starting at from?
Marion Jones compound.
Marion Jones compound. Come out.
Yes.
Let's do this thing. And with that, guys, we're going to go to our last commercial break. And
No, we don't have a commercial break.
Oh, we don't have a commercial
No, we're just going to wrap up.
Oh, we're going to wrap up. My bad.
It's 8:23. We have 7 more minutes to go, according to Miss Claudia. But yes, as you wrap up this conversation with you, Mr. Giovanni, is there any last words that you would like to...
No. Well, again, I just want to encourage people to come out. And, I have to put it on record that I want to thank you guys. The Olympic Committee needs to thank you guys as well, because you're always open to letting us on the show, inviting us on the show, and then also having this couch ready for when the federations as well want to talk about what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I definitely have to thank you guys. I have to thank the station, Jules and Angeli and everyone that always assist whenever they can.
Of course.
Yeah.
This is a part of the conversations. Persons out there want to be a part of communities, and being able to have a conversation to let them know it's how we bridge that gap.
That's true. And we're strong advocates of well-being, and being healthy, and this.
And there's so much
falls right into
federation,
it.
so much things happening. It's good for people.
You want to do fencing?
I still want to do fencing. Yes, I want to do
Yes, I recall when we brought them here on the show.
So I'm still.
It's very dangerous, Please stay far.
It's dangerous, or she's dangerous with the sword.
She's dangerous with the sword, but that's good that they have. That's good that they have safety gear.
They have safety gear, like 2 things I said I want to do, like fencing and boxing. I know they seem very violent, but they're not. They're all about control and discipline.
Well, you have the nice boxing gym right there at Alpha Boxing Gym on Pegan
I've seen about it, but I know. And for the fence, I want to huzzah! Like Kev, look at that. Huzzah! Ta-ta! Like. But as we're wrapping up, and in the light of a new month, great activities happening, any inspiration that you want to share with the persons out there as they navigate, their children doing activities, any parents you want to talk to and tell them, hey, do X, Y, and Z, what nugget of information you want to share with the viewers?
Again, like you mentioned, it's summertime, so you have all of these summer camps going on.
Yes, a lot.
Right? All of these, it's arts and craft, or sport-based camps. YWCA has their swim camp. I believe Andrew's doing his camp at Biltmore and at Grand Resort. Table tennis, I believe they're doing their one at Body 2000.
Nice. Look at that.
Volleyball is doing at BES Gym and Miss Lupita at Stars. Football is in different parts of the country. Same thing with basketball. So there are things to do, and again, you could tie that into Sunday, where the federations will have representatives, and then you could ask them, right? You could maybe enroll your child right there in the summer camp, and see what they can do. And you could go, literally, you could go from 1 week doing, swimming, to the next week doing sailing or karate. So they're busy the entire week, the entire summer break, sorry. Right? And then they might find their niche. Right? So that's one of the only things I would really like people to do is get up and move. Get the kids out from in front of the TV. You know, Sports Council has been very active with their super nationals. You know, I believe last week was primary school, this week is high school. You know, so they're also doing things. They also have camps that's going on. Right? So then there's so many things that you could tap into that's available.
That's true. It's all about, that's why I'm saying follow pages, guys, because a lot of times we say, I don't know what's going on. But in reality, are we following the pages?
Yeah.
Having conversations. And I implore persons out there that are having their camps. I've said this already. I'm saying it again. If you're having camps and you want to get the information out, please come on the couch. We love to hear from you. The other day we had a camp.
Kimali was here, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
No problem.
But probably talking about the different, there's so much camps. Come out and talk about your camps. You might get sponsorship right here on the spot like we've had before. So come out. Don't sit at home or just post it on Facebook. Come out and have a conversation. So we're wrapping up.
We're wrapping up.
Thank our guests. Come on up, Kevin.
Miss Gladys said 3 minutes. All right, so in 3 minutes, we're going to say thank you to Destiny Wagner. She's the new director of Miss Universe Belize.
Yes.
And the announcement that tomorrow is the cast call. So go to Belize Pilates tomorrow. What time? 9?
9? Okay.
I don't know.
If you go 8:30, I'll leave it earlier.
Get there 7 o'clock.
Yeah. But the cost is for tomorrow. If you want to find out more details, you can always go to Miss Universe Belize social media platforms to know where the venue is going to be, the requirements. And of course, there's one thing that Destiny reminds you is to show up as your authentic self.
Amen.
You know, that's your winning ticket. But definitely just, and the winner gets $8,000 cash prize.
8,000 smackaroons, baby boo.
Yes, yes. And we also want to thank our friends from Bowen & Bowen that joined us to talk about their watch parties that are taking place throughout the country. If you want to know where your nearest location will be, you can go to Crystal Bottling Bottling Company Facebook page for you to know where the location is going to be.
Look at you.
Also, congratulations to Ms. Karen Vernon for winning the Vegas Distributors package. So, congratulations to you.
Last one, baby. Almost there.
Mr. Giovanni Alamia, the Secretary General of the Belize Olympic Committee.
Right.
Did I get it right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Reminding you that July 5th is the Olympic Day run and it starts at 8:30, but you can go and you can register ahead of time, but they're also going to be registering on the day.
Right.
Good. As of 6 o'clock.
Yes.
Did I do it?
You did it, babe. It's now 1 minute to 8:30. Boozillas, we got you. Reminding you to go out there and get comfortable with being uncomfortable because that is how real change happens. So.
Oui. Yes, that's beautiful.
Okay, what's you're gonna?
I just want to wish everybody a safe and enjoyable weekend. It's the weekend, it's Friday. You know, go out there, be kind, but look after yourself, take care of yourself. It's gonna be a warm day, so stay hydrated for sure. You can stay shaded or shady.
Like Kevin.
Like me.
Kevin is a shaded person. He just doesn't show it as much because he's
That's why
shading.
it's called shade, yeah.
As he's hiding in the bushes.
Stop throwing shade.
Exactly, throw shade.
No, you're throwing shade.
Me? I ain't a throw shade. I throw facts out.
And enjoy the lobster. Enjoy the lobster. $35.
If you can afford the lobster,
you can afford it.
you enjoy the lobster. For me and you, baby boo.
Yeah.
With that, we leave you off. Bye, Boozillas.
We love you. Have a great Friday.
A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today. You will discover how the world turns each day. When the sun comes up